Welcome to The Anomaly, the contradistinct, uncensored, unmonetizable, and deemed unwatchable by the mainstream masses. We are the ones they cannot control and attempt to hold back, but together we form revolution. The Ramborgia. Welcome to John Rambo Presents The Show, STAYBALLSY. Don't take any shit from anyone.
Hello and welcome to the John Rambo Outdoor Extravaganza. That's right, this is a new show. We go to various locales across the world, actually, not just the country or your hometown, across the world. We go to various bodies of waters, lakes, swamps, what else? Sewage runoffs,
cisterns,
and we sample, actually physically sample the water.
What do you think's in here?
Yeah, how's that tasting?
I could wash my face with it. I could cover my entire body with
I'm sure you could. I saw you do it earlier. And we also go hunting, but we don't actually hunt the animals. We actually arm the animals and allow them to hunt us. They can never figure it out, though. We leave all the M16s just laying there.
I know.
And the grenades, they don't understand.
The funny thing is, though, they're always gone by the next month.
Yeah, they take them. They disappear with them.
Yeah, but it's almost as if they're planning something.
They're not very smart. They can't figure it out. Actually, that's for another day. That's a whole new show. That's starting in 2018. Okay? We've gotten together here, an executive meeting under the stars.
Well, I mean, the stars are there. I mean, the sun's there. That's a star. You can see that one, but you can't see the others because it's still daytime.
I got this big thing in my face over here. What is that?
The day star.
I haven't seen that in a long time, no. I like to live like the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Blacking out the curtains, you know.
Upside down.
All right, exactly. Come out at night, all that stuff.
All over the floor.
So we had to get together, man. We had to do this a certain way, a special way. That's right. We have some news, my friends. It's big time news. So we've been doing this program, 156,000 episodes in the can.
It's a big can.
And we always kind of think about, what could we do? We've done the show all types of different ways, all different styles, over the internet, in person like we are now, in the streets of Manhattan. Okay? Why is that funny? So what's next for the show? The show on the moon? Impossible. The show in the bathroom? Unsanitary.
I would never lick that mic again.
So, in my estimation, the next step for the show would be with a live studio audience, right?
Seems reasonable.
So how are we going to go about this, my friend? So I put some thought into it, and what I did, if you remember those many sad, cold months we were disappeared for a while.
It were the months without the show.
Yeah, the several months without the show. What it is try to make some contacts, man. It's through our info out there and say, hey, listen, this is what we do, and this is what we can do for you, more importantly, you know. And the big thing now, the kids love the conventions, man, the convention scene.
The scene is insane. It's been growing steadily and ridiculously for the past several years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's madness.
Just try and get tickets. Have fun.
So I put our info in to many of these places, saying, listen, we'd like to bring the show to you. A spectacle from which many will not survive, perhaps. I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't mess with the mic.
There's a hair on it.
Would be in trouble.
It's okay.
And to my surprise, John, many of these people responded back. Okay? And I've been talking to these folks now for a couple weeks. I haven't been able to tell you guys about this.
It's been a secret.
And
I just found out just now, like as we sat down, when John said it just now.
OJ found out when I came and kidnapped him and dragged him to this strange locale that we were now in. I actually dragged him through this water, you know. Then I changed him. I gave him a new dry set of clothing.
Which I ruined with some water.
Yeah. What is that you just found?
Plant genitals.
Is this pollen that's around us?
No, that's dandelion.
Is this the plant powder semen that we were breathing?
No!
Into us.
Yes.
I talked about this last week, man.
Oh gosh, it's back. We talked about it, now we're experiencing it live. we're being swarmed by plant zygotes for you live.
It's mostly a show about pollen. It's mostly about powdered semen, okay? So I've been talking to a lot of these folks, man, about maybe bringing the show to a convention. And then out of nowhere, actually 1 week ago is when this began, a gentleman contacted me. He said, listen, man, we want to have you come in. We want you to come down to ruin our convention. Well, he doesn't know that part of it yet, but you see,
It was implied.
Yeah, well, he knows. I want you to come do the convention, but here's the kicker. It's about a week and a half away, or about at that point it was 2.5 weeks away.
Yeah.
Okay, or about 2 weeks away. So I talked to little Johnny here. I said, listen, man, we got to go. We got something to do.
Yes.
Right? An adventure. A mission from the gods, if you will.
Look, you can even see all the way up to heaven from here.
So we have accepted this gig, and it will be taking place quite soon, actually, my friends. It's going to be June the 14th, which is about a week and a half from now. How many days?
I was just counting
You're just counting something completely different.
I was counting to 14. I don't...
You're counting your bank account right there.
11 days.
Yeah, 11 days from now. So June the 14th, it is going to be on Long Island. You don't say in Long Island.
You say on Long Island.
You say on Long Island, yeah. I live on Long Island. You want to insult the people.
Well, what if you live in a cave? If you live in a cave on
but you're
Long
inside
Island,
of it,
then you live in Long Island.
But you live on top of the cave, you live on the cave.
Oh, gosh darn it. Plates. Yes.
Let it cover you. This is nature. Let nature's semen cover you, John. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We could jump in this water when we're done here.
Is nature is that found in Long Island?
Potentially.
Or is it
I don't
found
know.
on
I'm
Long
not sure off the
Island?
top.
Okay.
So Long Island, more specifically Garden City, New York, which is actually close to Queens, man. So if you're in the New York City area, you have access to this.
Easily. But not just that. You know what facility it's at, right?
I don't know. What did it tell us?
The Cradle of Aviation Museum.
It's at a museum. We're going to be doing the show at a museum.
I've actually been there before with my family.
Have you
cool.
really?
Yeah,
you didn't
the Cradle of Aviation Museum.
You didn't tell me this.
I just did. Right now.
Why do you keep these secrets?
It's not a secret.
So it's going to be at Eternal Con, which is Long Island's Comic Con. And you can find out more information about this at eternalcon.com, I believe is what it is.
I think there's a tick on my shoe.
And you're very sensitive to nature, John. It's not a tick. It's something dead.
I don't want to kill it.
It's something that you killed.
We'll keep going.
So it's like, please keep going. We gotta get through this. I can go back into civilization.
Spider?
Take it off.
Oh, it's gonna die.
All right, calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. Okay.
Yep.
Calm down. So what will be going on here is at this convention, Eternal Con, at the Museum of Aviation.
The Cradle of Aviation Museum.
On June 14th.
2015.
At 3 p.m. We will be conducting the show. It will be the 158th episode of the show. We're going to actually have Howard with us as well.
You guys remember him?
We're going to have music. OJ's going to be there, probably picking at his body, looking for what is this, what is that on me. I'm going to be there trying to entertain, as I sometimes fail to do, but always try to do. And we're going to put on a little show, my friends. So people, you might be saying, well, I don't live on Long Island or in Long Island, okay? You know, why do I care? We're going to be filming this thing. Mm-hmm. This very camera that we're recording this with. This is a brand new.
You can't see the camera, but it's here. Trust us.
Yeah, it's reversed. You're seeing through it.
Yeah.
You're in the camera, not on it. Right?
Yeah. What happens when we bring the camera on Long Island?
The world ends.
Okay.
But we were recording this. We're going to have hopefully a couple of camera setup going. We'll record this whole thing, man, and be putting this out on that Wednesday night, which would be 2 weeks from today, on the Wednesday, the following Wednesday. So it's a great honor. It's a great honor to be doing this. You know, obviously we've been working hard doing this show for a number of years, a number of episodes, and I think you do a lot of this stuff just hoping for an opportunity. And we're certainly now this gentleman, Frank, he has given us an opportunity at Eternal Con, and it's time to seize the day and put on something real nice. And I hope you guys can come out and make it, man.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Much like this plant reproductive material, it has fallen into our lap.
Yeah, in many ways. And Long Island's a cool place. They're kind of like our brothers in a sense, because you have New York City, and then to the north of New York City there are suburbs, which is where we're from, Westchester. And then below, I guess, was it to the east or the south? Something, I don't know, some direction. Long Island's kind of like a suburb of New York City as well.
Parts of it are, yeah.
Parts of it are. So they're kind of like our suburban brothers, and we are together in that because New York, Compared to New York City, we have slightly better pollution to real air ratios and slightly less traffic than New York City. So we have many things in common with Long Island.
Just a little bit.
And another thing I want to mention, there are still other conventions in the works here that I'm talking to. So this could potentially turn into a tour of balls.
So what you're saying is we're going to be taking this show on the road?
Potentially, yes. I've been talking to actually 3 other conventions.
Only time will tell if they're ballsy enough to withstand what we are ready to present to them.
So the goal is for the summer to maybe have a couple different of these gigs going.
Yeah.
But again, I know it's short notice, guys. It's only 11 days away. Is that right?
11.
Is that right? That
11.
doesn't seem right to me.
Today's the 3rd.
Okay, 11 days. If you could potentially come, it would be awesome. It'd be a great honor to meet you and to do the show for you. You know, and this convention's really got a lot of stuff happening at it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull up the little thing here.
My electro box.
Well, you have to read our panel's description, but let me just give you a little rundown if this works at all. So if you come to this convention,
which is also on Saturday, but we're not there Saturday.
We're not there Saturday. We're only there on the Sunday, June 14th.
You should come to both days, but especially Sunday.
Those are some of these guests they have. This is pretty big, okay? The original Power Rangers. They will have the red, blue, the black, and the yellow. They will be there.
Dude, but I'm a horrible person.
Yes?
I'm just like, well, they can't summon the Megazord.
They can summon parts of it. You'll have Nichelle Nichols.
You may remember her as Uhura from the original Star Trek series.
She's an elderly woman that was in Star Trek. Vernon Wells, who was in the Road Warrior. He's the guy with the red mohawk. For those of you who have seen the new Mad Max, there was ones before this one. Eric Roberts, who's a favorite of mine. Best of the best. Marky Ramone of the Ramones. I think he's the last living member of the Ramones. I might have to meet him myself.
That's insane. We got to go hang out with him.
I think so. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, man.
Mick Foley.
Dude, you know what? He's got to come to our panel. He's got to come.
So you could come. You could potentially come. You could see the original Power Rangers, Mick Foley and OJ.
Are they going to fight? Are we going to fight?
You're going to fight, not me. You're going to do it.
I don't want a no rules match.
Some other people, I don't know who they are. Hexo Jim Duggan, Greg the Hammer Valentine, a lot of wrestling guys. Some guy named Brimstone, I don't know who he is. He looks like he beat me up, so I don't want to say anything derogatory about him. He might take me out at the convention.
Like, maybe say Brimstone stinks?
Whoa!
No, but that's what Brimstone is typically, the rock Brimstone smell. That's the smell that you get when Nightcrawler teleports.
And then there's a whole list of panels, which we are on the Sunday at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, there's a ton of panels.
Can you read the description for our panel? OJ, this was last week, man. The guy we told you about, this was last Wednesday. This all kind of came about. And the dude's like, all right, you gotta let me know right now if you guys can make it. We have one panel left. And then we did our show last week with Mr. Ed Trotta, that episode. Right after that, I got an email from him saying, please send a title and description for this panel immediately. OJ wrote this really nice description, which he had a lot of information. And I think if people read this, they might actually want to come to it.
Yeah, seriously.
And then he's like, I'm going to sleep. So I was still up, and I was just like, I don't know. I started messing with it, and I changed a lot of things, and it's not bad. I want to read what they have into the microphone, if you will.
All right.
There's a lot of wind going here.
Well, folks, Stay Ballsy at 3 o'clock. Panel room number 2. StayBallsy.com presents a live version of their weekly podcast, The Show. Hosts John Rambo and OJ will attempt to entertain you, as well as provide important elephant facts. Find out how they've created their own podcast and superhero web series, Schnozman and Hole Punch, without much cash but with a bunch of love. Come for the free solid gold bars, which may or may not be real. Stay for the good times. Now, I'll admit, I think it's a little more down than I was aiming for with what I wrote.
Why is it down? It's truth. We won't
attempt that?
No, it'd be down if I said we will. If you come for boredom, come for a failure of entertainment. It's all true. Are you attempting to? Can you guarantee that you will entertain? Are you that good?
Do or do not. There is no try.
That's fine. But will you tell people guarantee? I guarantee you entertain them?
I am confident enough that we will entertain them.
We're going to try. And
I think we need to make sure they know we will entertain them.
And again, I don't know if anyone's going to be there. The convention actually ends at 5 p.m. on the Sunday.
Right.
We're at 3 o'clock, which is, I think we're the last panel of the whole thing.
The last slot, yeah.
So I don't know who's going to be wandering in there, maybe. I don't know, but if there's like one person, whether there's 10, 15 maybe, 16, let's go 17. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same quality
I don't know
of show.
if we can handle 17 people at once.
And I'm currently in the stages.
I don't have that many appendages.
I'm currently in the stages of planning this and structuring it and making OJ, telling OJ he's got to dress up as certain things. And
Hey, I've been helping.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So it's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be definitely something new, something interesting, and
Something exciting.
a challenge, a new challenge, and some good times.
You should check their laws about nudity.
We're the last panel of the day. They kick us out. You have to leave anyway. It doesn't matter.
So that's what you meant by stay ballsy. Oh.
There's a lot of wind on this thing. I don't wonder if any of this is audible at all. You're blowing more wind onto it?
Yes.
So this is the lake that we grew up around.
On or in?
Around.
Okay.
I know. I'm choosing my words properly. Okay. Don't think I'm not. So, do you have any memories of coming down here as a small boy?
I've actually gone swimming in there.
Did you? I've never done it.
Yeah.
I've never gone in there.
A friend of mine had a little motorboat that his parents would take us out on, and we'd go tubing, and then we'd jump in the middle of the lake where there was less algae and go swimming.
Was this back in like the 80s or something?
No, gosh, I barely lived here in the 80s.
Well, it got severely polluted, I think, 10 years ago, and then there was a whole thing like how to clean it.
Oh wow.
And they had a professionally, I think they might have drained or something.
Dang.
It's actually a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah, I went swimming in here in the 90s.
Yeah.
90s.
They happened in the 1990s. Talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. It was the first time I went tubing. It's actually a lot of fun. But, sorry. My phone just buzzed at me, which is awkward when I'm holding the effing thing. But it was a lot of fun.
You sure it wasn't a bee inside of the phone?
That's why I was freaking out, man.
You think it was trying to escape?
Yeah. You missed it, but when we were setting up here, there was a bee like buzzing my butt area over here.
Yeah, that's one story he tells. The other story is about the chair cracking underneath you.
It was cracked beforehand. There's a crack in my
It's still
crotch.
cracking.
Like, and it's cracking more.
So, man, there's a lot of cool animals down here.
Yeah, so some of them have been featured on my shoe.
A lot of insects. You killed some of them.
I didn't want to.
You see all kinds of things down here, man. A lot of geese, a lot of ducks.
I've seen some things.
Can't
Yeah,
be
you said you saw a
comfortable.
family of ducks over there.
I wanted to put the camera over there. There's a family of ducks. I'm like, I don't want to bother the ducks. They looked at me. They were real pissed off. Like they might have a routine every night to come out this time. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, ducks are kind of a-holes anyway.
Don't put down the ducks, man. They're doing their duck business.
Dude, ducks.
You're not a duck.
Most ducks are rapists.
They rape each other, or
Yeah,
or
that's like ducks are genetically engineered to be like
Have you
hard
been-
to rape because male ducks rape them.
Have you been raped by ducks?
No.
They're hard to rape.
Yeah, they've got corkscrew genitalia.
The penis or the?
Both.
They're both corkscrew shaped.
Unless the internet lied to me,
Can we-
guys,
can
this
we-
is a thing that happened.
Can we capture a duck right now and maybe hold it right up to the camera?
Oh.
Do you think that's a
Gross.
possibility right
I think
now?
that's gross, and no.
One of the things I do see quite often, which I think are very strange, very interesting, turkeys.
Just hanging out.
I see groups of turkeys, man, all the time.
Oh, dude, I was terrified of those things. Those birds are mean.
They're very protected. They come in packs.
Yeah?
It's a rarity. They're secret. They're probably in the bushes watching.
I don't doubt it one bit,
Like,
actually.
is that young OJ? Remember when he was a boy and he came here swimming? We saw him change behind the boats.
No, F that sauce, dude. The turkeys, man. I'd get up for school in the morning. My parents would ask me to go get the newspaper.
The
and there'd
turkeys
be
would be out there?
turkeys like guarding it.
Really?
I'm not going out there. These are angry.
Definitely afraid of the turkeys.
Yeah, dude.
So I've seen turkeys once in a while, man. I like the turkeys. I've seen turkeys relaxing. They actually lay. They go down. The legs
Really?
the legs go in and they kind of just chill. Well, I was driving the other day and driving down the road, man. Mother turkey, several baby turkeys. Ever seen a baby turkey?
I've never seen a baby turkey.
It's
delicious?
It's weird. I imagine it would be, but there was maybe 9 of them, and some of them start crossing, and then so I stop, obviously, and then you think they're all crossed, but then there's more coming, and the mother kind of runs back to try
pull them
to
forward?
try to get them all.
Wow.
So I'm stopped. I'm in the middle of the street, and I'm stopped, and I'm on a curve. So I'm like, someone could probably just run right into me because they're not going to see me, right? So I could either kill these turkeys, or I could just stay here and maybe get hit. So what winds up happening is this guy does see me, does stop, he's behind me, and doesn't even give it maybe 5 seconds before he starts laying into the horn. just laying into the horn.
Does it freak out the birds?
They're just trying to cross. They're already freaked out because I'm there, right?
Yeah, right.
But if there's someone parked in the street, do you just go right into the horn, or would you go, okay, hold on?
There must be some
Let me, like,
other
assess.
factors at play here.
And he might not be able to see the turkeys because, like, my car's in the way. But you got to think there's some reason why this person stopped. But of course, like most people, everyone's dumb but me. That's like a lot of people have that mentality.
I know several people like that.
Everyone's an idiot but me. I'm the smart one. Look at this guy parked here. What a buffoon. The car is supposed to drive down the road, not stop on the road. What are you doing? You're an idiot. So he starts laying into the horse, laying in. So I'm sitting there like, I'm not going to like start my day off killing 15 turkeys. The children and the mother.
Yeah,
haunt me in the
especially
night.
not with a car. You can't even eat them when they're flat.
I'll be sleeping. They'll haunt me. I'll see the ghosts of the turkeys.
Turkey ghosts.
Turkey ghosts pecking at me. You know, I don't need this, man.
Past.
I'd rather be physically harmed myself than kill these turkeys because I can't live with that kind of thing.
Said to the guy who on purpose squashed a bug just now.
So I don't know. It just annoyed me, you know. And then look at that thing flying. They're flying. Those are turkeys.
Those are ducks, man. Haven't you played Duck Hunt? That's totally a duck.
Get the gun out.
Where's the dog?
Yeah. So the guy was just a real jerk, man. And they eventually all cross, and then I start going, and then he's like, you know, typically just, whoa, why weren't you going? You know, that kind of thing. But then it kind of made me start thinking about the horn and how the horn has been the same for how long? Man?
Oh gosh. Well, I don't know. Remember the original horns that you hear in like old cartoons, like.
Okay, yeah. But the horn is so unspecific. You know what I mean? Someone beeps the horn, you don't go, okay, this is the problem. You go,
what the heck is going on?
And it takes you like, you gotta look around.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm driving well.
And you
What's
I always kind of hit the brake a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Huh? What's going? But you don't really know.
It's the make the other cars slow down button.
Not necessarily. Maybe you don't go. Maybe it means don't go at all. There's a cliff. Maybe it means. I don't know. It can mean anything.
It could mean warning. You need to sneak through this area.
It can mean stop your car. It can mean make your car go faster. It can mean either one of these things.
It could mean help me.
It can mean I need help. Come over here. So I think we need to evolve the horn.
Okay.
And it needs to be more specific of what the hell's going on.
Well, easy solution. We all learn Morse code. So if you're driving along and you hear, merp, 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 you know they're asking you, so?
I think we should have, if there's ducks, there should be a duck whistle.
That's the duck sound.
Maybe instead of horns, we got to go a different way. Like it actually shoots something, like sprays things onto other people's cars.
You know, what about this? What if it shouted words? Stop! Stop!
See, I would suggest like a horn that you could speak through, like a walkie-talkie thing, but like people would just abuse it so badly.
People have those things, man.
It's highly illegal. Yeah, the cops have them. Yeah, pull over.
Like we're already pulled over. We can't pull over any farther.
But you know that'd be bad news for if just the general public had access to something like that. So I don't know. This is just I don't have the answers, man. I just have, you know, I pose the questions. Okay. I don't like the horn. I think it's archaic at this point. We need to evolve.
You know what? It should just display. It should just display words on the windshield of your car.
It should be like an LCD.
It should be lasers, man. Lasers. It'll blind a few kids, but the words will get across.
It should be like an LCD screen, and it's going to tell you what's going on, man.
An LCD sound system.
Well, that's it. I could sit here knowing that I did not murder many turkeys this week, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, I saw turkeys in Norwalk in the middle of like the city, just driving through like near a Walmart.
on the sidewalk?
No. It was crossing the street.
Yeah.
And some dude started walking towards it, and it was like, no, charged at the guy. Charged.
What do you think about these chairs? We actually found these chairs down here.
I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. I actually made a video like years ago on these very chairs.
And they're still here.
What's kind of odd is there's 4 white chairs, and there's 1 green.
Yeah, you'll note I get the green chair, which was cracked when I got here.
You're the abstract. Right.
I'm the fat guy in a little chair who's crushing it.
Here's something I want to talk about, man.
Uh-oh.
I gotta look this up because I don't remember the gentleman's name. But we had a sale of a Shawsman Hole Punch Blu-ray.
Oh, you want me to say his name?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
So I went to the post office, man, dropped that off, delivered it, and they're like, hey, we have something for you. So they give me a package. It's a package that I mailed on February the 8th.
Yep, I even see it in my
It's
emails.
it's a DVD that this gentleman bought.
Blu-ray.
It was a Blu-ray. Sorry, I don't even know what it is. It was a Blu-ray this gentleman bought back in February, and it got returned to me today. I don't know what happened. So do you have information on this? We could track him down through the show.
I was able to track down what school he goes to.
Yeah.
I could friend him on LinkedIn if I wanted to. I see him on Facebook.
Yeah, here's the kicker is he never said, like, I didn't get it. That's why I'm bringing this
understand.
up. You didn't say, like, I didn't get it.
There's no strikes on us on Etsy or anything.
Yeah, so what's his name and everything? Do you remember?
Ephraim?
Ephraim. His name is Ephraim. Last name, I'm not even going to attempt this.
Don't say...
Gbadebo.
Don't say people's last names online.
Well, I spelt it.
We're not toddlers. We can unspell things.
Ephraim from Rochester, man. If you want it, if you could somehow contact us, maybe you just got changed or something. Well, it's yours. I'll mail it out to you. Please let me know.
I get the feeling that it might have given us the address to like the college instead of like an actual mailbox number.
Yeah, but if you don't get it, you gotta let us know. Be like, oh, Jay, listen, jerk, you didn't send it to me.
Dude, don't make me come up to Rochester. I will go there for Philip European cakes, okay?
That's OJ's place right there.
I love that place. Even though it made one of my friend's girlfriends cry, the cake there is really good.
Why'd she cry at the...
Because she was up at school and he was at home, and he was in, he'd already graduated and he was gone. He wasn't over there.
Yeah.
And he called them and said, hey, it's my girlfriend's birthday or our anniversary or something like that. Can I pay you guys with a credit card and she can come in and get whatever she wants? And they said yes. Allegedly, they said yes.
Okay, that's what he says.
And that she went there and said, okay, can I get this and pay with card? And they said, no, that's stupid. Why would we ever allow that? And yelled at her and made her cry.
Did they charge his card?
I don't think so. But the thing is, whenever I was there, the people there were always really nice. Like, a couple of my friends left town, but they bought brownies and cookies from them so often. For a while, on their website, you could mail order their brownies and cookies just so my friends could get them. Or so they said. But... So I don't know who to believe. I always had a good experience there.
Did you hook her up and buy her some stuff?
I was down here at this point.
Nothing I could do. She called you. Nothing I could do.
I never even met her.
I never even met her. You're talking about her on the show.
It's a story.
We tell a story about someone I don't even know. It's third-party information here.
Yeah, well, it was me, my friend, his girlfriend. It's second party since, well...
Do you know the guy?
Yeah.
Do you know the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just not like... My friend told me about this other friend.
No.
Okay.
No, it was my friend's girlfriend.
It's still on the edge, I think. Controversial.
Do you like it?
So I got this new camera here. It's a camcorder.
We'd love to show it to you guys, but
I guess you'd have to have like a mirror or something, right?
You know what? I'll take a photo of the camera.
Take a photo of the camera. Yeah, take a photo of like this. Well, actually, the sun's right in the shot. I don't think you're gonna be able to get it.
Don't care.
You could tweet that out. Because Twitter's so fun.
You want me to tweet this while we're recording the show?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe not. Actually, you could do it. Want me to lean forward?
Yeah.
Is this a selfie? Because I'm against that.
You're not a self. It's not a self.
So I'm not doing myself. All right, I got you.
Yeah,
I don't even know what it is.
I got the camera. I got the microphone with that. This hair is driving me nuts.
Where?
There's a hair sticking off the mic.
Oh, I see that. That's yours.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah. I don't got hair like this.
It's man, that was a red hair. I hate losing red hair.
All right, so I got this new camcorder here. Because I figured for this kind of stuff it works really well for the panel that we'll be doing on June 14th at 3 p.m.
We got to record for a long period of time.
At room number 2. You know, it's good for that.
On that Sunday.
It came with a DVD, John.
Oh.
And it's like an instructional DVD, so I'm like, all right, let me check this out. This was last night. So I put it in, and it's something like straight out of the 90s, like a 90s instructional video, even though this camera came out this year.
It had a 90s instruction.
There's like a guy comes out, and he's wearing like, multicolored colored shirts and stuff.
Like the lined ones, like line.
Yeah, it was like green or something. I don't know. He's like, you too can make blockbuster movies. It was like that kind of.
But Blockbuster went out of business.
It's like, you too can make, blockbuster films now with this camcorder, like all you gotta do is just open it up, you just put it on,
and you're a star, you're golden,
and you're good. So I checked it out a little bit.
No effort required.
Yeah, I don't know. One thing I want to do is really try to learn about a camera. which is something we never really got into. It's just so much to get into.
Oh my gosh, the
ISO
editing
settings
stuff and the
so
shutter speed for
so the
taking
camera
stills.
we always did like very basic, like we learned how to focus, we learned how to
we probably should have gotten white balance in there at some point.
we figured it out a little bit.
Yeah, you got really good at it.
Well, we trusted like the manual or the automatic, but that's all junk, man. It's all junk. So yeah, it's something to check out, something to get into.
Yeah.
Did you tweet out the picture of the camera?
Yeah.
How did it go?
I said tweeting during the show I'm a horrible co-host. That is literally what I said.
Huh. We'll see if anyone responds.
Yeah. Checking my phone for tweets during the show, I'm a worst co-host.
Yeah.
Oh, yup.
What'd you get?
Anthony favorited it.
Okay. We need some responses, guys. Come on. You know.
We need your words to give your words to you. Otherwise, you can only give our words to you.
So a couple of people have been asking. A couple of shows wrapped up recently that I've been talking about, that I've been watching. A couple of people asked if I've seen Mad Max Fury Road.
I have not.
I have not been able to go. I'm really saddened by that. It's been out for a couple of weeks now. Just haven't been able to figure it out. But I'm looking forward to it. Most people I talk to have gone like multiple times.
I don't even remember the previous movies at all.
Oh, I watched them a lot. Like I watched them all at least a couple times over the years.
I know that you don't need to have seen them for this to be enjoyable.
Is that what they
That's what I've been told by my friends who have not seen these movies.
They never saw the originals? Oh, come on, man.
Master Blaster.
Yeah, Master Blaster. I mean, I guess we could talk about them a little bit. First one, it was made like low budget wise.
Yeah, wasn't it Mel Gibson just like, he was a nobody then, right?
I think they were all just kind of
getting
started, and they made this little movie, and the effects and the stunts they were doing were so amazing. And it was actually the highest, not the highest grossing movie, but like comparing it to the amount it cost.
So profit-wise,
yeah, like
net
margin or something. What is that?
Yeah.
So it was actually like the biggest margin up until 1999.
We made this movie for $3 and sold it for $27.50.
Yeah. So it came out in '79, and in '99 it got beat by the Blair Witch Project, which I hated. that won the records. I mean, like millions, and it was made for like a couple grand or something. But the first movie was awesome. You got to put it. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's not as good as the Road Warrior," but you got to think about it didn't have the budget.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. They needed to make that first. Then they got some cash coming in.
Wait. It was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Which one?
That was 3.
That was 3. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, by then they had a budget.
That's where things got out of control.
Okay.
And the second one, like people say that's the Road Warrior. Most people say it's the best because it still had a lot of the principles of the first, and you could still tell it was like the same group of dudes making it. And but they just had a little more cash infusion. They had like planes and other stuff going in. They were able to build some cool stuff. And that thing's it's like an all-time classic movie. And then the Thunderdome, man, that's when Hollywood gets involved. And
Tina Turner.
You just tell he's got the star actor or whatever. It had the song like tied to it. It was like every movie in the 80s and the 90s had to have like a song to it, right?
I've been kissed by. Oh, we got another favorite.
Oh, who's it by?
Mark Crown.
We don't need another hero. We don't need. That's the song. Just keep
really?
Saying. Yeah. And that movie's weird. It's like it feels so different. It's almost like a Spielberg or like a Lucas movie. Like it's like an adventure kind of thing, like an Indiana Jones almost. Like he's not just driving and doing cool stuff. He's like she's got to go places. Just kids, a tribe of children that he finds that live in a place. And
it's starting to sound like the music video for Helena Beat.
But it's got some cool stuff, man. You take a little person and you put him on the back of a giant dude, and the little person's name is Master. And the giant guy's Blaster. Together they are Master Blaster. I mean, like that's such a cool idea, right? Like it's so weird, man. And the Thunderdome's obviously cool. That so many things ripped that off over the years.
Yeah, everything. I mean, if any of you guys have played Borderlands, there's a lot of references.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's like built right off it. So
you go into a stadium and race cars, have this big car fight battle against a guy named Mad Mel. I wonder who they're referencing.
Yeah, so many things over the years, man. Absolutely. But it saddens me. I'm gonna have to go just like a random time. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. I'm trying to figure when I could go and like someone else could come. I'm gonna have to go myself maybe.
Well, I want to see it, but we got to find a time because my schedule's out.
You're not gonna come. You're not coming. You gotta watch the Thunderdome first. You gotta learn the whole song. Then you can come.
We don't need another hero.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I got it. That's the whole song right there.
That's pretty much the song. You got it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we'll go. But a bunch of other shows wrapped up. I saw the whole runs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season a lot better. They're getting into like a lot of superpowers. The Inhumans are now part of it.
Okay, cool.
So there's a lot of superpower stuff going on. I don't want to spoil. I know you might watch it, so I don't want to ruin it or anything. But it's a lot better than it was the first season. I don't know.
That's good. The first season was interesting, but it wasn't really grabbing me yet.
And they tied a lot into the Avengers movie. I didn't know this because I was behind at the time on it, and then after I saw Avengers, I watched all of it. And Coulson's actually the one that found out about the base in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
He tells Maria Hill like where to go and stuff. So he was like they tied him into it.
Coulson is the best character in the show.
That's your boy. Let's get into Gotham. Saw the whole thing like Gotham, the whole season.
How'd the season go? Did it end better than it began?
Yeah, I think so.
They got stronger.
So. It's not what people want it to be. Like people really want it to be like Daredevil, and it should kind of be like that.
Watching James Gordon run around.
It should be like gore. It should be more gritty cop show.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's kind of silly. The way they figure things out. They were doing this like villain of the week thing for a long time, where each week obviously it'd be a different villain. And the way they figured out who it was like always someone they met earlier in the show. Like if someone
who could it be?
And then like by like the fourth time they did this, like oh that's the person, and then it was always like someone they met earlier. Man.
Oh wow! Like earlier in the episode they meet a guy named Hi, I'm Herbert Tallman, who's this really tall guy.
Yeah.
And then they're fighting a villain who's called Stretch. Oh no! Who could he be? Maybe the 9-foot tall man you met in the first 15 minutes.
And there's this Fish Mooney character who was Jada Pinkett Smith. And a lot of people didn't like the character, some people were okay with it. She was kind of like all over the place. She gets killed in the end. So a lot of people were kind of cool with that.
They're like, don't worry guys, we're going to introduce this character you all hate, but just stick with us. There's a reason.
We're going to kill her. Yeah.
Like, can you imagine like, okay, look, here, well actually, I mean, if you've read A Song of Ice and Fire, seen Game of Thrones, there's of characters in there that you can kind of tell.
I've been watching that.
We've created this character just so we can kill them for you.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you gotta do that.
There was a character in the most recent Song of Ice and Fire book, so no spoilers, but they introduced some characters, and one of them I just hated so much.
Does he die?
I don't know if you want me to answer that question.
Oh, you didn't say who it was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This character dies,
and you could spell the last name only. Okay.
This character dies, and I was just like, yeah, you deserve that. You're so dumb. Yes.
But Gotham, like, it's not as good as it could be. I think with that material there, the Gotham City, there's so much richness.
It's a gritty, dark, effed up place, and it's not a real place. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Oftentimes the show is kind of silly, all over the place. But in some ways it's good. It's like it's entertaining in that way. Like what the hell are they going to do this week? I got to see. So it kind of has that vibe to it. But there's things that are awesome in there. The Penguin is amazing. Alfred and the young Bruce.
They're good.
They're freaking all amazingly casted, and they're wonderful, man. It should be about the Penguin, really. And in the season finale, the Penguin has basically taken out everyone, all the other mob guys, and the whole season he starts off like as no one.
Yeah,
you see him work all the way up.
Yeah.
And then the last thing you see, one of the last things you see in the season is he's standing on the pier. I'm the king of Gotham. I am the king of Gotham.
Does he go, wah?
No, he's not Danny DeVito, where he was an actual penguin.
He was raised by penguins.
Where he was raised and somehow was a penguin himself. No, it's not like that.
No more action on Twitter.
And then at the end, Bruce finds the Batcave, like it's built already.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait. I don't know. There's already equipment in it?
Well, he doesn't go, like, they don't show inside. He, in the study, he, like, moves something. And then the door,
come on!
Like a door opens and he starts going down steps.
No, that's not how it goes.
It's different. I don't know. It
better be a basement. He just finds a basement, and then you see like 7-year-old crazy Bruce with a pickaxe. Like, I'm gonna carve. I played Minecraft. I know what I'm doing. Carve. carve.
It's like his father built it, but what the hell was he doing? That's what I want to know.
His father was just some businessman, nice guy, philanthropist, right?
Do you think they'll make it like he was going to be the Batman and he was starting to build?
Like that comic series
then,
where Bruce dies and then his parents go crazy?
That's different, though. That's like an alternate timeline.
That's what I know that.
We'll get into that in a second, but maybe maybe he was starting to build the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. So yeah, Flash. We're talking about Flash. So you're making Flash, right? And it could just be another generic superhero show or movie where you have Barry Allen, he gets the powers, there's some bad guys, got to stop them, he's got the girlfriend, da-da-da. It's got all that stuff. But at some point during the season, you find out that the Reverse Flash...
Wait, they bring in the Reverse Flash in season 1?
Reverse Flash has gone back in time and killed his mother. So the Barry that we're seeing, his whole thing is about how his mother was killed, his father went to prison for it and all that stuff.
Was the Reverse Flash trying to make Barry not born or something, or just to make his
He was
life
trying
miserable?
to kill young Barry.
But he effed up.
But the adult Flash came back in time, grabbed young Barry, took him away, so he killed the mother because she was still left behind. Why he couldn't grab both of them, I don't really know. But
He's the fastest man alive, unless he needs to save his mom.
He can't carry more than a small child and a middle-aged woman.
I'm just picturing older Barry like, man, she always cut my sandwiches into triangles, and I hated that. You know what? I'm saving young Barry.
So you find out, the Barry that we're watching, he finds out that his life is an alternate timeline that shouldn't have happened because this guy went back in time and screwed up his whole life. So the season finale, he has the chance to go back. He has the chance to go back to save his mother.
Instead of young Barry.
No, because the other Flash is still going to go. This is why time travel stuff is insane.
It's so frustrating.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
You can't think about it.
No.
So, I don't know. You want me to tell you what
I'll watch it eventually, but go for it.
But
Spoiler alert!
People really love this finale. So
Okay.
he goes back. Well, first of all, he's got to think about this because everything he knows is going to change. Like, basically himself will no longer exist. He'll just go back to the other timeline.
It's a really awkward way to commit suicide.
Basically, he's killing himself and everyone around him. That's what I was thinking. I thought the people around him in the show were a little too okay with it. Like, don't you realize you're not gonna, like, he's changing your entire existence?
I won't know.
You won't know, but
I won't know. We'll find.
You're not gonna. Like, you're basically gonna die.
I'll basically never have existed.
But you'll be replaced by another. Yeah, that's weird. It's weird stuff.
Yeah, I don't want.
So anyway, he goes back. He decides not to change things. He just talks to the mom as she's dying.
Oh, you just made me think of horrible thoughts. But go on. My own grandpa.
What? So he decides not to do it. He comes back to modern time. The Reverse Flash is there, and the Reverse Flash, his great grandfather is this guy who's a cop. He's been on the show, and the Reverse Flash is there. He's pissed off about this. He's gonna kill Barry. This dude takes his gun and he shoots himself in the heart, so that the Reverse Flash would never be born.
Oh my gosh!
I was like, holy shit,
that's effed up.
This is messed up. And then the Reverse Flash never existed, so he vanishes. But then there's a rip in time, and that's how the season ends. With all the time.
Flashpoint.
Well, it's weird because okay, so if he kills himself, and the Reverse Flash was never born, that means the Reverse Flash never killed his mother, which means that wouldn't it just go? I don't know.
That's why time travel's effed up.
Time travel's messed up, yeah, for sure.
Well, it was
pretty well done. I have to say.
That's pretty hardcore.
It was pretty great. It was pretty good. Yeah, people really loved it.
He didn't have to shoot himself in the heart. He could have just
It might not have been in the heart. Maybe
you know what he could have done? You just vasectomy. Just go get a vasectomy.
You're right.
And Reverse Flash never exists.
Yeah, but he's got to live without his.
I'm going to fight crime.
He's got to live as a eunuch for the rest of his life.
No, dude, you're not gonna. You can still have sex and stuff. You just want to have kids.
You're gonna take a gun. You gotta shoot your balls.
No,
just cut him.
No, he lets the Flash kill Barry.
He
lets Reverse Flash kill Barry.
He didn't want Barry to die. That's why he did it.
No, but then he gets a vasectomy, and then the Reverse Flash is never born, so Barry was never killed.
It's too complicated, man. That's why. See, that's what I'm saying. And Arrow was good too. That they were doing a whole arc with Ra's al Ghul. A lot of people were like, "That's Batman's character. You can't be using Ra's."
What's he supposed to do? Fight China White?
But it's like, well, I don't know. It's fine. They did a storyline right out of Batman too, where he wants Ollie to be the new Ra's, and take over the League of Assassins, was what they call it. Was what they call it in the show.
Aww.
So that was the whole thing there. It was good. I think this season wasn't as good as some of the previous seasons.
How was the childhood drama?
The teenage drama,
Yeah.
the WB stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Daredevil's like perfect to me, and then these shows are Daredevil plus commercial breaks, 10 episodes of filler, and like really sappy kind of dramatic, bad, like over the top love stuff that's just got to be put in there to kind of like appeal
Just
to.
cause.
We have to appeal to everyone. Like kind of but still good, still really good shows. I definitely enjoyed them. So I recommend them to anybody to check them out. It's actually like, I wish I didn't watch them all year. I wish I just waited till now, and then I could just watch them
all at once.
It's so annoying to
go straight through it.
It's just so annoying to like what's on. That I missed. Then I have to figure out which ones I didn't see. You know, so
That's frustrating.
yeah. But good stuff, fun stuff. You know.
Almost as fun as ordering your pants on the internet.
What a segue.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Almost as much fun as ordering your pants on the internet.
Ordering pants on the internet. So what's this about?
So as you all know, I've got a very busy lifestyle. I'm a very big lazy bum who doesn't do anything and doesn't have enough time to go to the store and buy pants. So a couple months ago, I ordered 2 different types of pants from Amazon and had a competition. Whichever one was more comfortable, I would order again. So a couple days ago, I ordered more pants of this one type. I'm wearing some of them right now. And here's what happened. I ordered 2 pairs of pants. They arrived yesterday. I opened them up this morning to go look, figure I'm going to wear one of them. I put them on. There's a hole in the seam, like on my inner thigh on the right side. Like, it's not even torn. It's just not sewn shut.
Did you order them like that? Was that a specification of yours?
That would have been, I can't see how that would be useful or allowable in public, depending on the state of my underwear.
It's a modification.
It's a mod. I ordered modded pants.
Yeah. All right, listen, I want the exact model that you got there. I want a little hole I can fit my finger through.
No reason. Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
So now the real question is, I have to get off my butt and actually return these stupid pants.
Yeah.
Ooh, was that another favorite?
What'd you get? This was a terrible idea.
No, it's another text message.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Is it about the pants?
No, it's
I'm
not
very
about the
sorry
pants.
about the hole in the pants. The previous owner made good use of it. Perhaps you could call him.
It's going to take me like 3 days to even remember I'm supposed to return these stupid things. I want my money back.
So how do you go about ordering pants on Amazon? Like,
I know my size.
But do you know
roughly?
Do you know the brand? This is a style of pant that you've used in the past.
I 2 months ago I picked 2 different brands, and then they fought each other. And one brand was slightly less comfortable, so I ordered the other brand. Huh. Same size.
I hate buying pants, man. I get jeans and I know the model, I know the make, and I just go get it. And the same with the sneakers, like the All Stars, man. When you wearing them
New Balance,
I've been wearing them for like 20 years, or whatever.
Same here.
So I just go in and buy them because I hate.
Yeah, this is what drives me nuts though. Like you'll go to buy pants, you'll go to like Dockers, and you'll pick up a size 44. Not that I'm that fat. I'm not fat. You get a size 44, and then you get Covington size 44. They're not the same. Dockers is like 3 inches smaller. Covington is huge. Either Covington is sparing my feelings and Dockers is being legit, or Dockers wants to make me feel fatter. Covington wants me to feel skinny. Dockers wants me to feel fat. One of them is going to be correct, and the other one is going to have heck to pay.
You're right. There's no uniformity with sizes.
Uniformity.
And it's annoying. And do you ever try the things on in the room?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on, who's watching.
Oh gosh, no.
And there's people next to you. They're potentially looking under the stall.
Yeah, that's always awkward. I mean, if their face comes in, I will kick it.
But I hate doing it. I also hate the idea that someone else may have tried on the pants you bought.
Dude, why do you think I hate renting tuxedos, man?
Oh yeah, those have been passed around like
how much does
dirty tissues or something.
Yeah, how much does a new tuxedo cost? It's like $1,000?
I think so, yeah.
But like,
it might be worth doing.
But the thing is, if every time the thing is, here's what stinks. If it's $1,000, if I go to 5 weddings where I need a tux, it's worth it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you're wearing a tux, you're probably in the bridal or groom's party. If you're in the bridal or groom's party, then they probably want you to rent the same stupid tux as everybody else, so you can't even wear your own stupid tux if you buy your own stupid tux. Like, the heck, man?
Do you wear the cummerbund?
This time they had a vest.
It was a vestige?
It was a vest over suspenders.
Was there a cufflink?
Yes.
Was it a specific
it was
symbol?
Just, it was just a mother-of-pearl looking
house
cufflink.
symbol?
I wanted to swap it out for my Triforce cufflinks, but apparently everyone has to look the same, so I didn't do it.
Okay.
Conform.
Yeah, you could return the pants too.
I returned the pants.
You could wear them. You could return them like if you don't cut the tags off.
They want them oh, don't do that. That's awful. People do that all the time. It drives me nuts.
You've seen this happen?
Yeah.
Like they just tuck them in.
There's
or
people I know who would like order clothing and then return them after the event.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of always bothered me a little bit.
Yeah, that's what you're getting in the mail. That's why you got the hole. That's why you got the hole in it.
Ah.
The guy was part of a photo shoot with the hole in it.
Gross.
Hole in the pants. So there you go, Amazon pants. Very nice. Well done. Do you think that'll improve in the future? Like just there'll be a way that you could somehow automatically get measured from your computer.
Could be. If you have one of those,
scanner.
If you have a camera and a banana for reference, you could probably do it.
Do you think you'll be able to 3D print pants someday?
You wouldn't be able to. You
Like
could probably step into them, but they wouldn't be flexible.
I'm talking like the year 2099. We know what's going on then. There's a Spider-Man, but you think there'll be a machine that has all these fabrics, all these mechanisms?
It could be.
Like a Johnny Five talks.
You just need a machine
and then you'll buy the
that
pants
can sew for you. That'll put the cloth together.
Yeah.
It's possible,
Do
man.
you think that's possible?
I would buy that machine, except I'd probably use it to make pants for my head.
Pants on your head, like Quill Man?
Quill Man!
I gotta talk about Game of Thrones, man.
All right.
Because I forgot. You read all the books. You're probably know more than me. But
well, they changed stuff a lot.
They changed stuff a lot, but this season, I love what they've done. There was a trolling that took place, and I love this because the whole season, it's very slow. It's a lot of dialogue, man. It's I actually enjoyed it for the most part. It is. It moves. It goes quick. I don't know, and you like the characters and stuff. Yeah. But for the most part, it's like very slow. It's just kind of a slow burn on this one, and then this Sunday, you have no idea this is coming because they didn't. It wasn't like the end of an episode, a battle's going to start.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's the end, tune in next week to see the rest of the battle. Like, it just started off like all these other ones. There's a lot of talking. And Jon Snow, he goes over to get the wildlings to bring them over because he knows what's going down with these White Walker dudes and the monsters and the zombie Walking Dead people or whatever.
Hey, you can't use that phrase.
I can. They can't. So we're just talking. It's like, you guys have to come with me, and they're like, some of them decide they don't want to go. Some of them decide they're going to go to back to the south, I guess. Yeah, Westeros. So they're starting to get on the boats, and then all of a sudden they show like some rumbling and there's some snow falling, and you're like, what's this, like an avalanche or something? What's going on here? And then you see one dude's like, shut the gate! And it's it's just like a half hour. I don't know. I don't know the exact time. But I'd say half of the episode is just this insane battle that's just really well done, and just you had no idea it was coming. I guess if you read the books, you would know, maybe.
Maybe. I don't even remember if that happened. It's been so long.
But just an insane battle with like all these undead people, and then the White Walkers, like they're on horses, and they're like up in the mountains just looking down. And then Jon still fights one of them. It's like, it was awesome, man. But I just love that. I love that that feast or famine kind of concept. Like you starve them.
Yep.
Of like you get no action, you're getting all this talking, but here we go, and it's like flooded with like you hit the switch, and like, here we go. Ah!
I just want to find out if this is the season where they show Cersei do the stupidest thing ever.
It's just sex with multiple
cousins.
That already happened, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. There's only 2 left this season.
So it's gonna be next season, maybe.
It goes so fast, it's insane. Like it comes around 10 weeks out of the year, you watch it, enjoy it, and then it goes away. It's almost perfect in a lot.
It's scary. That's a fifth of the year almost.
It's almost perfect to do things like that, man. Because when you do so many more episodes, then you really gotta like fill it.
Yeah.
And come up with stuff.
All killer, no filler.
It's almost like when there's less, you have less of a chance to screw up, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
In some ways, I don't know.
A little bit.
I don't know. It's just how I see it. Man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
know.
And the sun is going down. Now
we can actually look now.
If we started now, I think it would have been better, actually.
Well,
it would have been dark though.
Yeah, but it would have effed up my mom's birthday plans.
Yeah, it's your mother's birthday.
Yep.
Wow, you're going out?
Yep, we're going to get some tapas.
Are you looking
Not
at me?
topless, tapas. Stop it.
Is that why you're looking at me like that? Like we have to stop?
I don't know. I'm also starving. And I need the bathroom.
Like, we have to end this.
I'm hungry. I need the bathroom. And I told my mom I'd be there soon.
That happened, my girlfriend went to the Tapas place. I don't like the Tapas that much.
We're going to get three tiny pieces of food for $8.
Yeah, it's super expensive, man. You get these little bowls of things.
Tasty, but it's like... It's you know what it is, John? It's the opposite of like the Brazilian barbecue places. Like Brazilian barbecue, you pay them a set amount of money, and they just bring you food until you tell them to stop. They literally keep bringing you whatever, like tons of different types of food.
Yeah.
Like you could have 12 different animals in one meal. Tapas is like, please bring me this and this and this. Are you sure you wouldn't like more? It's only $8 for the cheese.
It's supposed to be like a social thing.
Yeah.
Like you sit with all your friends. And then you'll let me try that. I'll try this.
I'm greedy. No, this is mine.
You try that. Yeah, you want your own thing.
But that's part of it. But this is the problem. I'm greedy, but I want to eat everything. I want to try everything.
I want American. The flag is flying beautifully over there. I want to have a trough of food that I can, eat. Yeah. And if I don't want it, 3/4, I just dump it. Just dump it in the lake if you don't want it.
Sorry, it was a plant egg, not a bee. Glad I didn't wet my pants.
So anyway, I went with the girlfriend, and she did the same thing you just said. She told her father, we went to the Tapas, and he was like real pissed. He's like, he took you to a topless place. But if I took her to the topless place, would that be okay because she's there?
It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys to define your relationship.
It's not like I'm going to the mall and I go to the topless.
I mean, dude, before my friends got married, they had a Jack and Jill party at a strip club. They were both there.
Wouldn't it be weirder? Okay, all right, let me ask you this.
Uh-oh.
Is it weirder if by myself I go to the Tapas or to the topless?
I think it's weirder if you go to Tapas, actually. Because dudes will go to strip clubs, apparently, but you don't go to Tapas by yourself.
You go to Tapas by yourself.
They give you you give them $8, they give you three pieces of cheese, and you're like, it would be great if I could share this cheese with someone.
I think if you're in a relationship, they're equally on the same level of weird, I would say.
If you're in a relationship, I guess that gives the topless part a little more weirdness.
I'm not a fan of the strip clubs, though. Actually, I've never.
It's just a way to throw away money.
To be honest with you, I've never actually gone. I'm gonna say that right now.
It's weird.
I've never gone to. I probably never will. It's just not my bag.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's weird. It's like you're paying a therapist for 5 minutes to listen to you talk about stuff and feel important.
Did you talk to the chick?
When do I not talk?
What did you talk to her about?
Just stupid garbage. They say they ask questions or say something, and then you say something stupid.
Where do you work? It's like the show. We do interviews. Like, where do you work at?
What do you think about the socioeconomic crisis in the Menudos?
What was the question that she might have asked?
I don't know.
What was her name?
I don't know.
What did she ask you?
I'm trying to remember. I was kind of drunk.
You don't remember anything?
What she asked? I don't know.
You want to get out of here? You got to answer the questions.
Oh man!
You answer the questions quicker, the show will end.
That's sad. That's a sad way of putting it. But I don't know, they'll ask you oh, where do you work or something, and then
that's a very common typical.
Yeah, where are you from? Blah blah blah.
China.
What do you do?
I'm a stripper.
Yeah. Why are you guys here tonight?
We're strippers.
Actually, I'm a med student, and I'm stripping to pay for my college bills.
We're homeless strippers.
You say homeless strippers?
Yeah. Tell her that. That's nice. A little conversation.
Oh, I'll go in there. I'm actually a male stripper.
She's dancing well.
Yeah.
She's asking you that?
I don't know. A little bit. It's weird.
Like on a stage or just?
It depends. They wander, dude. They wander around.
Is it because they're okay, I'll get the lap dance. Here's the.
That's what they want. They'll come talk to you, say hi, and try to get you by the lap dance, or some of them even walk around with little things of massage oil and be they'll give you a massage through the back of your shirt.
Oh, very nice.
It's weird.
Just dump it all over your clothing.
Yeah.
These are good ideas for the panel, I think.
What?
Yeah, we
didn't say we're rated R.
We'll have Howard. Howard's going to be there. He'll be walking around with little oils, just straight.
Should I bring my candle scents? We can make whatever. We can do an aromatherapy panel.
Yeah, aromatherapy.
Yeah. Whatever you need.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if this camera, if it turns itself off after an hour or not.
Well,
I don't really know.
We could keep it rolling when we walk back to your house.
I'm not really sure. It's still going. I wonder if any of this picked up with this microphone or.
I hope so. If not, you guys can read our mother's dick and lips, D-bat. I mean, I love you.
Whoa! What the?
I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I can't think straight. And I didn't finish the word. I don't even know where my brain is right now. I had caffeine.
You gotta live in the moment, man.
I had caffeine.
There's a guy on a boat down there. He's looking at us.
He's on a boat.
Is he in trouble? You think we need to
I don't know.
save him?
He's
Perhaps.
fine. Probably fishing.
Well, all right. I think we got to wrap this up. We got to go save a man on a boat over there.
Yeah.
He's just drifting. He's drifting along. What do you think about doing an outdoor show where we go into wilderness and we try to eat? We try to survive. A survival.
We'll bring the bug spray.
No, you ever see those survival shows?
I've seen those survival shows.
Where they're naked?
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, we'd have to go a step further. What would be the step further? Blinded?
No, you'd have to be naked and like attached at the hip.
Oh, good God!
That's the next step after
Come on.
naked. That's horrifying.
Naked, blind. You have a blindfold.
Dude, what is this? Timothy of the Keys?
Naked, blind, cold, and alone. Survival.
You're describing every day when I go home.
Yeah. Describe my life.
Every night when I try to sleep.
You've described my life, man. All right, there's a lot of ideas for shows and things to do, but first we gotta figure out this panel that we got coming up. Put it over one more time. June the 14th, Garden City, New York.
Eternal Con.
Eternal Con, the Cradle of Aviation Museum. Go to Cradle.
Just kidding, John.
Well, go to eternalcon.com, and I believe it's $20 for the Sunday.
Yep.
Don't worry about the other days; they don't matter. We don't care about those.
You can still go. Just we'll want to see you.
Well, if you come on the Sunday, if you're in the New York area, especially on Long Island, New York City, Queens, that area. Actually, if you're in Stamford, I believe it's an hour away from you.
It's about an hour, hour 20.
It's about an hour, probably maybe an hour from Westchester.
Depends on traffic.
It's an hour from Ohio. We're just gonna start making things up now.
Yeah, dude.
Florida.
Bring a silver Sharpie and I will sign your shoe.
We're gonna have our own. We're gonna have our own Sharpies and everything, but hopefully someone comes. That's why we're saying this now. But come to Eternal Con on Sunday, Garden City, New York. You can check out the Power Rangers, McFoley, and then we're at 3
Michelle
o'clock.
Nichols. Yep.
3 o'clock. So you have the whole day, and then you can come see me, John, and Howard putting on the show, recording, be part of the studio audience. Maybe we'll, I want to do like a reverse Q&A. Q&A, they ask you a question. We're going to do a reverse. We're going to ask them. Like, you get up here. We're going to make them look. I don't know, something like that. I have a couple different ideas. We have live music. Maybe Hole Punch will make an appearance. If you care, he'll be there. Perhaps we'll have some DVDs, some Blu-rays on hand. If you want to pick one up, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be the show, 158th episode of the show. And we've never done this before. It's going to be awesome. It's a great opportunity. It's going to be good. Check it out if you can.
Be there or be elsewhere.
Eternalcon.com leaves $20 for the day.
Well worth it.
And we also have a show next Wednesday before that, which will probably be back to our Skype. You know, can't see us.
Can't smell us.
Can't smell us. OJ's not going to be picking. Maybe do you do this at your home when we're doing the show?
You'll never know.
Oh, Bobby.
You'll never know. I found a spider in my room last time.
Yeah.
I was watching it like.
So, all right, friends, I got to go vomit out all this plant, pollen, powder, semen that I've ingested.
And I got to go get topless.
OJ's going topless. I'm going to go edit this down and I'll chill out, man. So that's it. OJ, say goodbye to the beautiful people.
This has been STAYBALLSY.com presents the show. This is Rambo, for him and for me, OJ. Thank you for tuning in, and stay ballsy.
That's it. Goodbye. Thank you.
It was the month without...
This has been a production of STAYBALLSY.com, the best in free and optional entertainment. Have a pleasant evening, and remember, stay ballsy. Don't take any shit from anyone.